minutes here, guys. I have to tell Apple that this is a valid transaction.
False. Were you looking for green and red luchadors?
I am, yeah.
3891.
What's up? I'm sorry? You're breaking up.
3891.
3891? Yep, I saw. There's two of them next to each other. 3891 and 3279. Someone bought the one with the cape and the bull horns. It was such a good deal too.
I probably bought it.
No, it wasn't you. I saw the activity.
Yeah, 3279. Did you see 3279?
Let me see. I think those are the two that are. Yeah, those are the two that are next to each other. I have most of the red and green ones favorited. I bought one that was on the floor today. I'm gonna probably move some ETH over to wrapped ETH so I can make offers on those two because they're not worth 0.15.
No.
At the most, they'd be worth the floor, which is 0.1. But yeah, I'm going through the whole list of the fucking luchadors.
What does 4 give you?
That's actually pretty good. I think 4 gives you 2. There's a red and green luchador I was looking at that has 4 as well, but it's not at the bottom either.
Let's check on Jankies.
How they doing?
0.2.
Yo.
Dying, dude.
There you go.
A drop all the way back down to where they were.
Dude, wouldn't that be hilarious?
It's not.
It's gonna
happen, dude. Because
It's definitely gonna happen.
we go 45 days without an announcement. These new people can't deal with that, dude. 3 weeks until they hear the next thing. We would deal with no sales for days and no Twitter posts for weeks.
Yeah.
It'll go back up because when they start going.
That's why he sold 15 ETH worth.
Yeah, it'll go back up when they start talking about it again. Like it starts like being in the news, but it's gonna be dead quiet for the next 3 weeks at least.
Yeah,
because that's when the pills launch. 18 days, 19 days.
Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this going then, because I can't. Looks like this isn't gonna work on this side, so we're gonna just go a different route apparently. All right. We're gonna have a little bit of a different way of doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. Hey, Switch, did you publish that?
Nope.
Can you do that, please?
The one with the image that I sent to Zach?
Oh, I thought no, the one that you just messaged me. Oh, okay.
I think it's fine just the way that it is.
I got you. I misread it. Okay, we can go with that.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, guys. You should all be able to see my screen. All right. So bear with us. Looks like I got to contact their team to get this all live and running on our main domain. But um, this is going to be effectively our new website homepage for cityroots.io. So we are, as an organization or as a community, so there's a lot of stuff moving and going on now. What we're kind of shifting into this new role where I don't know who had the chance to read the press release, but effectively we're looking to become an amalgamation of several communities. And what that means for everybody here is that so we're essentially we're looking to go out and acquire organizations or communities, and bring them into the fold of Cityroots. Doesn't mean Cityroots will own them. They'll own themselves still, but they'll receive um, uh, basically their own contract to whatever fits the bill, if you will, to get them to bring their community here onto the Cityroots platform, as well as so like their user base, bring it onto the platform, as well as whatever utility that they have that we want, right? So we have a few of them, a few different kinds of things in the pipeline right now. Um, the first one being, um, and Andy, Baron, you're okay if we share the La Barriero? Is that fine? Oh, he's okay. I'm pretty sure we're okay. So we are partnering with an artist that has a very well, substantial to us at this point, large following, 80,000 Instagram users. And she's bringing her, and she's a phenomenal artist, as well as a public speaker and a life coach. And so she's bringing her platform to us, to our to City Roots here. So you may have noticed the wake up channels down at the very bottom of everything here, and you can actually you'll start to see quite a few changes happening in the Discord over the next few days here. But essentially, we're setting it up so that you'll be able to subscribe to certain content by certain roles. So we're no longer going to be ever using the at everyone. We're going to only be at mentioning whatever you've subscribed to. So we're going to set up a nice little area where you can dictate what roles you have. And you can subscribe/unsubscribe from that content and those app mentions at will. Um, so that way, as we scale and grow here, you guys are getting only what you want. So there'll be this notification subscription channel you'll be able to play with. Um, that's I know a lot, but that's where we're headed here. So um, there's also several other organizations that we're looking at, things like Rarity Tool, and Rarity projects that we're looking to quote unquote, like I said, acquire. Again, it won't be ours, but it'll be integrated into our system. Unity tokens will be used to purchase it, that kind of stuff. So um, we're looking at those. We're looking at different analytics or projects. You guys may have seen Curio. There's NFT scoring. We're in communication with both of those guys to figure out models that's going to work. We won't get their communities, obviously, but we can at least obtain what we can with their create the utility for the Unity tokens. Um, and then let's see, we're working on connecting with some other information security or like some auditing individuals and getting that content up and running as well. So there's quite a few from a partnership, and I'm sure I missed half a dozen others. There's some games that we're working on, not we're working on, but we're in the pipeline for the incubator. There's a few more artists that we're just waiting on responses from and whatnot. But as we get more information on those, we'll let you guys know. Um, and once we have a little bit of breathing room, we'll be writing it all up. So bear with us. Obviously, we've got a lot of stuff coming down here. The homepage will start to clarify things for everybody, but effectively, um, this idea of we're going to start putting up these little these little cards for what you guys will have access to. So there'll be like a partnerships card, and under this incubator card, we'll start to post all of the projects that are in the pipeline. So whether or not they go through or not, we'll at least let you know who we're talking to, um, and so that way you guys can kind of stay updated by coming here rather than paying attention to the Discord and whatnot, because it gets too crowded. There's too much information. It's not a good platform for that. Um, so then we've got the ability for you guys to come in and see your roles and your estimates. So you can come in here. You can say, I'm 22E28. What's my estimated total Unity tokens? I've got 800 points that are unverified right now, but I can come in and I can say, okay, well, as a tourist, like what is the tourist? So you get to see, all the different information about like what role tasks exist. So if I click on tourist, I can actually see complete your profile. You do not have to claim these. These are like this is just for you to track yourself if you want to. Okay, you do not have to use this. Um, but it makes it easier at the end of the month when you're like, hey, I definitely did that, and here's all the ways that, or here's all the things that I went through and did. Um, so because at the end of each month we're going to set these all to 0, and we're going to reset everything. So um, that'll make it so it just gives you guys a way to track your own stuff, um, and make it a little easier when we're doing the data validation per month. Now, all that data validation, there are some manual steps, but most of it is just extract and then upload. So we'll get it more integrated as time progresses. There are some manual steps, like I said, um, but we are working towards that automation of all the systems and integrating Discord with the vault, and with the point system, so that everyone knows at every given moment how many points they have, as well as what those points will convert to in Unity tokens, assuming no one else got any more points from that point on. So you'll start to see some conversions and just make it a little bit more gamified, a little easier for everyone to read and get involved with. Um, but again, just give us some time there. It's not going to be a major focus of ours to increase that usability yet, because our major focus is getting the marketplace out as a V1. Um, we're already working on the prototypes, from the architectures and the back ends. Um, it's just a matter, and actually, I want to take a moment and introduce you guys to Sam I Am, who is I'll say someone who has saved us from nightmares over and over and over again from a development standpoint, and he has joined the city council um, unanimously to help this project grow and be our lead developer on this project. So um, he's taken charge of building the vault, and I'm going to show you guys what that is in a minute. But I want to just turn it over to him. Sam, do you have anything you want to say to the community at all while you got the spotlight? You're muted. Oh, there you go.
Everybody. My name's Sam. I really love what you guys have worked on so far. I really love this project. I mean, yeah, I'm very lucky to be working on it, and just a little more time, and there's so much more I could, show that can be done with it. On from a development standpoint. So very excited. Really like what you guys have already brought, and yeah, it's just great to be a part of it.
Yeah, and Sam is one of the most humble individuals that I've met here, and one of the best developers and ar- architectural minds that I've met in quite some time. So it's a privilege and an honor to have you on the team here, man. And
Thank
I
you.
know I speak for the whole team agrees entirely. So so thank you for all of your efforts. And without further ado, let's get into the vault. Let's show you guys what we've been working on, and what Sam has been bringing to life here. So you'll notice vault.cityroots.io. Okay, it's all good. We got it. And what you're able to do here is come on in and you can take a look around. You got, as you know, we've got the votes for blue chips. We've got the total overall score, the number of reviews that you have, right? You got your project name, and then you got community utility and art scores. From each one of these note cards, and we can scroll down. You got the leaderboard, right, for your top 20 reviewers. If you want to check where you are in relativity to the month, right, or the quarter or the all time. Um, you got your top 20 collections if you want to go by overall community utility or art, and then you have the ability to create a collection as well. Um, so let's just dive in really quick to a single card here. Let's go to Cityroots, and you'll see that you can actually find information about the collection, right? You get to see what the network, the total supply, all the different tags that this collection has, who's the curator, when it was created, and all that information, and its current status. Um, and keep in mind, guys, this is just V1. We have so much more planned for all of this. Um, but let's go to the team. So from here, you'll be able to see the actual team members. Again, working on the data. We're just going live with all this in these UIs. That'll make it a lot easier to add this data. For now, adding data is manual, and that's where our curators come in. So we'll have those UIs up and running here pretty soon. But effectively, you'll be able to see the team, and you can actually that should be clickable. I'm sorry, we'll fix that. But basically, you'll be able to click on alias and go directly to that person. And not in the version 1, but in a future version, you'll be able to see all the other projects that that person's related to. So if they're on other projects, you can find out. Um, you also have the roadmap of the project, right? So you'll be able to see what's the different events that are coming up, and so you'll get like public sale or pre-sale or AMAs. So this is where we can start to put all of the different information, or we can start to use this um, instead of Discord eventually. Once we apply, so we have some goals here to allow individuals to subscribe to a collection, and then you'll be able to go to your profile, and on your profile you'll have a button here for my calendar, where you'll then be able to see all of the things coming up of all the projects that you've subscribed to. It'll make your lives a lot easier rather than trying to figure out what's going on all the different discords. As soon as we can get projects to use this, so which is we'll talk about that in a bit. So then we've got the white paper, right? You can see any of the white paper, and then you've got the reviews where you can actually see all the 9 questions that we've been asking you guys for the last 2 months here. And thank you to everyone. We landed at 3,200 reviews. It's phenomenal. It's a lot better than I expected, and I'm very thankful to the community and all you guys for helping us get here. And so now it's a lot easier to use this because now all you got to do is just click edit review, and you can just slide these sliders right across all 9. It's a little quicker. You don't have to keep editing everything, and then whenever you do submit your review, you'll just as long as you're logged in um, with your MetaMask, you'll be all set with your Web3, and then there's your vote for blue chip. Um, Yeah, and this makes it a lot easier because projects can just come right in, right? They can edit all their information right here, and they just go right back, and boom, it's automatically going to be added, right? They'll be able to add their team, their roadmaps, and then they can go, or you guys, or the end users, can come in here and they can actually start to explore this stuff. So now you can say, hey, I want to sort by blue chips. Show me the top blue chips, or show me the projects with the top overall score. Um, and you can just say, okay, show me ones that have passive income, right? And boom, so these are the projects that have tagged themselves with passive income, right? Or show me projects that are on the Ethereum network with passive income, right? And so these are the ones there. Boom. And so as long as the projects come in and start editing their profiles, then you guys can start to explore those, and start to explore them in context with community utility and art. Um, that is the vault in its current state. Um, I will say for one other part here, I guess the only other part here that we're waiting on is the marketplace. So there's going to be a few updates coming to this, a lot of things planned, but the most important one that we want to add is a tab for Marketplace. So you'll have another little tab here. It'll say Marketplace, and it'll look very similar to OpenSea. It's actually going to look very similar to that Explore page we were just on. You'll have some filters on the left. You'll have the cards of every NFT, and then you'll just have the buy button, and then you'll be able to go to your profile and see all of the ones that you own, right? So very similar experientially. At least for now, there's definitely plenty of updates we want to do, but we need to get something out the door as quickly as possible, especially given all the things going on with SOS, um, and there's a lot going down on that front as well. So, um, okay, that is the vault. Let me just take a quick breather. I know there's a lot there. Let's just take a pause. And is there anyone that wants to ask any questions or whatnot? Feel free to just put them in the general chat for now. Any questions from anyone? All right, awesome. So, um, yeah, all pretty straightforward stuff. Yet, hopefully, this ends up. I know we've already got several, like I said, several analytics platforms that are looking to access our APIs and gather this content in order to show it on their sites. Um, and the more that, again, it's just going to help us with getting our brand and our name out there. Like I said, we also had the press release earlier today, and or earlier yesterday. And we're working on these partnerships. So here's the next phase, right? The next step. So how do we launch all of this? Well, one of the biggest things that we're doing right now is obviously we're about to relaunch we're not relaunch, we're about to launch the Unity tokens. So let me just show you guys really quick what that's gonna look like. And I think I accidentally closed the site. Bear with me 1 second here, guys. Let me go grab the site. Okay. And this is just a test version of the site. We're not there yet, but we're close enough. Let me go ahead and switch over there. All right. So once we launch the Unity tokens, there's several things that are going to happen. So we're going to have utility day one. You're going to have three options. You're going to be able to either stake your Unity tokens. You're going to either be able to enter the LP pool and stake the LP. We're going to go against a my so Unity token my pool, just so that we're against a stable coin, just for simplicity of understanding and whatnot. Um, and then there's going to be a third option here that's not there yet for purchasing Elder Tree Souls. Okay, so you'll be able to purchase Elder Tree Souls, and those those trees are going to be able to be the multipliers, just like the trees that you guys have today. So they'll be able to be the multipliers um, for the Unity token points, or I'm sorry, the Unity points, in order to obtain Unity tokens. Now, one of the things to recognize here is that um, all of the funds that go from the sales of those Unity points are going to go to the City Council wallet that we can then use to go and attempt to acquire these organizations that we're looking to acquire. And we can start to make contractual agreements with these guys in order to pay them out over time, um, in order to join our community, right? And so that we can start to bolster our community, and it means we can go out to an organization like SOS and actually have something to offer them. So it's a major part to our growth plan, is being able to pull back some of these Unity tokens, because we're not airdropping the city council anything. We're not airdropping the project anything. Everything is going to be coming from the purchases of the Elder Tree Soul, and that's a legal issue. Okay, so we do have to, we cannot airdrop the project anything. The only airdrops that can ever happen from our project are going to be um, from people that have earned them. Okay, that's the only way this works. So Um, any questions on any of that? Awesome. Well, we've got some additional marketing content and videos coming out here pretty soon as well. And the vault is technically live at at vault.cityroots.io. We are working on getting that main page live. It looks like we ran into a technical limitation here, so I got to solve that with their support team, unfortunately. But vault.cityroots.io is live. You guys can jump in there now. We'll also be adding in over the next few days here the ability to log in with Discord and Twitter, and that will be required in order for you to earn any Unity tokens. The only thing I'm going to say is that any information you put in the vault is public. I'm going to say it again. Any information you put in the vault is public, and it does say it right on the profile page when you're connecting that this is public. Um, and that's just for data transparency and ensuring that everyone can audit the systems appropriately and that it doesn't just rely on us. Um, so we wanted to make sure, and everything's open API as well, so people can absolutely query this information. We will be coming out with API docs eventually here. Bear with us. Not a high priority right now. We'd rather get shit out the door. And that I got through that a lot quicker than I thought I would, guys. So there's got to be some questions, but that's really all I had for the project updates.
Looks like we have a couple people talking on the general chat. Yellowbird says, "Thanks, Elder Tree McGee. Super exciting."
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. That's all he says. I know, right? Oh man, yeah. I guess we could talk timeline for a little bit. Um, dude, I know. Like my brain is just going a million miles an hour. I'm sorry. Like, um, yeah, I probably went through it way too fast. But I mean, we've been working on all of these things for months. And so all of them are launching all at the same time, semi-purposefully. So over the course of the next week and a half or so, we should be launching all of these things, and the vault is just the start. And hopefully this UI will make things easier. Oh, postings for city workers. Okay, this is actually this is what happens when I go too fast. One of the things that we're trying to change right now is so the city. So as we move to this engage to earn model, um, so the city council should really only be doing strategic items, meaning we're just here to make decisions for the most part. Now, obviously, that's not the case right now. It's not something we can really do right now, um, and we're just going to work with what we got. But what we're going to attempt to do, where we can, is create these postings for city workers. So if you want to earn additional points beyond what your roles give you, you can. And these postings are how you're going to do it. So we're going to essentially come up with and we're going back and forth. We may pay in Unity tokens directly, or we may pay in points. It really depends on the job we give. Most likely is how it's going to land. So because there's just some things like lawyers or like development resources, things that are a little harder to come by with trust. Um, we want to hold a little closer to the vest, and we want to make sure that we're we're handling it a little bit differently than we would just in the traditional ecosystem. So, but again, we'll figure all that out. And yes, we are still accepting applications for curators and ambassadors. Alandria, do you want to speak about the program for a little bit? Do you want to give some updates if you're able to talk? I don't know if you're able to talk. right now. No permission. What? Oh, come on. What's going on? I'll tell you what, this channel, I might have to just delete this channel and recreate it one of these days. It's given me the most problems. Um, tell you what, try to leave and come right back. You should be good now.
Ah. Oh.
Excellent.
Yes, Smithers. Excellent. Um. Right. What was the question?
can you can you discuss what the curator and the ambassador roles are and what like the roadmap might look like for those?
Awesome. And I think I might actually want to talk about the upcoming role after that too. So curator are going to be people who find projects, help them, or well, put their basic data into the vault, contact the project to let them know that that's happening, and then get it approved through the city council to be published. So you're going to want to have a little bit of research skill and the ability to interface and not be scared to interface with project teams. Ambassadors are your are teachers. They're introducing people to crypto space in general and to NFTs in general, and teaching them things that they need to know about everything from how to set up a wallet to how to evaluate projects. There are social media users and creators, content creators, and they're also going to teach people about Cityroots. And there will be another role after that, which will be an auditor, which is going to help projects improve their score and do a more in-depth analysis of projects for the community. I think that's about it.
Awesome. Yeah. Is there any other questions or anyone on the team wanna anything I missed?
When Lambo?
When Lambo. When is and we're recording this by the way, I believe, right, Switch?
Yeah, and we're live streaming as well. We're
Yeah,
you can
awesome.
live stream. You can see this on YouTube right now, as well as our Twitter and here in Discord.
I think the answer to that is Lambo's all the way down.
All right. Cool. Well, that's I guess we're just launching an hour early. So, over deliver. And
Did you mention?
hopefully we've done that here.
Did you mention something about a password protected in one of the announcements? I think yesterday, or is that no longer?
We're going to, but we just ended up launching it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's live. So vault.cityroots.io. We're gonna go ahead and make posts on all the socials here that we're live, ready to go, and we'll get that homepage out as soon as we possibly can, guys, to make life obviously just a little bit easier for everyone. Bear with us. It still might take a little bit of time to get it up and running. So
And citizens, don't forget to support your community by not only liking and retweeting posts, but also interacting with them. Same thing with following the YouTube and commenting.
yeah, and for those of you that aren't citizens yet, you have 40 or 53 minutes left until the end of the year from our perspective, and um, if you get Citizen in the next 53 minutes, you'll still be eligible for the full payout for a Citizen role. Oh, and I mean, yeah, I guess everyone should be making sure that they open up the document inside of the announcements. Make sure your payouts are accurate. There's on the third tab. So if you're on the first two tabs, that's not good. You need to do what they say at the top. If you're on the third tab, that's phenomenal, as long as the numbers are right. So follow the directions at the top and let us know. And near sneaky, we cannot stake yet because we don't have tokens yet. I don't know what you want to stake, but not yet. Oh, stake your tree. So the vault function itself did not come out in version 1. We're going to refocus on the marketplace instead, because it is going to be much more critical. And we thought we had a little bit more time, but we're going to just drop almost everything and get that out the door as quickly as we can. So we had to just cut functions and features effectively just to get things out the door and continue to get the marketplace out the door. Awesome. In the next few days, we will be migrating the Elder Tree souls as well. We'll let you know exactly what the plan is, um, which means we'll be taking them off of ETH and putting them on Poly, and no one has to do anything at all. And same thing with Unity tokens. You technically don't have to do anything at all. Now, I do highly recommend that at a minimum, you enter the staking pool, but you do not have to. And actually, Switch put together a nice little document as to how it's all going to work. We're finalizing the costs, so we should be done with that. I'm hoping a little later tonight. Now that we know how much everyone's getting paid out, we can more accurately define what the costs and what the starting launch price will be of the Unity token. Um, and just because we launched the price there does not mean it's going to stay there, and we have no idea if it will go up or down. And we will not give anybody any financial advice on such matters, so do not ask. It will do what it wants to do.
Do you want me to bring that up on screen?
Yeah, we can show it for now if you like. If people are interested.
I had a question.
Sure. What you got?
I know it's probably been answered, but I just want to touch base. I know the tree minting has been paused. Is it been stopped? There's no more ever going to be made, or is it going to continue again one day?
No, so it stopped on ETH, and we're going to migrate everything over to Poly. So we're
Okay, so
going
just waiting for
to.
the migration. Yeah, I knew we were going to migrate to Poly,
Yeah.
but is it going to become instantly, or is it going to be time?
What do you mean?
Are you going to start minting instantly when you transfer to Poly, or is there going to be another
No.
launch? Yeah.
No. We'll relaunch everything. We're gonna launch
Okay.
it before we launch the Unity tokens, because just to make it fair for everyone. Because you'll be able to buy them with Elder Tree souls, and we want to make sure. I'm sorry, you'll be able to buy them with Unity tokens, and we want to make sure everyone has a fair chance. Because it's you'll see actually, if you look at Switch's screen here, um, the cost is going to increase as the number of tokens get minted. So from numbers 0 or from number 1 to 1,000, it's going to be 3. Again, these are subject to change. Okay, let me call that out. They're subject to change, but as of right now, it's going to be 300,000 Unity tokens per Elder Tree Soul for the first 1,000, 400,000 for the second 1,000, 500,000 for the third, and 800,000 for the fourth, for 3,000 to 4,000. Now that's an or you can purchase with Matic at any time, up to 2,401 trees. So what that means is that so there's going to be 4,000 trees for sale with Unity tokens and 2,401 Unity tree, Elder Tree souls for sale with Matic. Okay, so you can purchase with Matic or Unity tokens. The Matic cost is a static, a not changing number. Okay, the Unity tokens will be a significant discount in comparison to Matic. Let me call that out as well. So I don't recommend on day one buying with Matic. I do not recommend that in the slightest. And I will make sure that we make it as clear as possible because you will be able to buy a Elder Tree Soul significantly cheaper through Unity tokens, at least based off the launch price. And obviously everybody's getting um, Unity tokens for free. So, and then you have like I said, there's 3 options. You have, so for those that don't want to engage, you have the option of staking LP or staking the tokens themselves. Traditional risk is there, right? So with staking the tokens, there's very, very low risk. Keep in mind, we are setting a withdrawal tax, um, which can be changed by the DAO, but as of right now, it's going to be a 10% withdrawal tax that goes down over time, which means it'll become 0 6 months from now. But so like let's say 3 months from now it becomes 5%. So and that's based on the time you enter the staking. So if you enter today, 3 months from now it's going to be down to 5% if you wanted to withdraw at that point. Again, if the DAO wants to change that, cool, happy with that. We want to make sure that we're at least doing what we can. Now that if you were to withdraw, that money would go right to the rewards of the stakers. So whoever else is in the pool. So it'd go right to the rewards of the people in the pool. The LP staking does not have that tax. It can. We do not have the tax configured. We don't believe that's right thing to do. So we're going to just leave it the way it is. We believe that we're incentivizing people enough to enter the LP pool by getting 1% of all the token trades and 3% of all tokens that get minted over a 30-day period. That should be a significant enough reward to encourage people to stake their LP and provide LP. And then obviously, if you are looking to engage in the model, then you can absolutely mint your Elder Tree souls because they're going to give you multipliers. For every point that you earn, you're doubling it, at least until April, and then go look at the white paper to see what happens. So hopefully that makes sense to everyone. Any questions?
No, sir.
Lil Bob spoke up a little bit. Lil Bob, I want to have you speak for a second and just I
What's up?
want to thank you for so Lil Bob created 5 unique one of one Elder Tree souls this year from since launch, which was ridiculous, but he did it and did it phenomenally. And he also launched the artwork for the Heavenly Collection. And yeah, I just want to say, Lil Bob, thank you, man. Like, hell, uh, everything
Yes,
you've done,
sir.
everything you've
No
done for us
problem.
here.
I'm struggling to fix the blurriness. I've been trying to do it for like an hour and a half now.
Yeah, I know no one else knows what it looks like for real.
Yeah, I know.
It's sad.
It's okay.
We'll
I'll
get
figure
there.
it out.
Oh man. And in Switch, I want to say huge thank you to you, man, dude. You've for those who don't know, Switch has been here every single day with few exceptions, creating assets and answering questions and building videos and throwing them away because I changed my mind. uh, or, or we changed the model and whatever else happened. And so, dude, thank you so much. You're here, and I'm very thankful for that. And we would not be where we are without you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's been quite the ride. Glad to keep on putting in effort and be here 10 years from now, I hope.
Hell yeah. Baron boy, I know you're a little sick right now, so I won't ask you to talk. And send you my best wishes as well that you get better soon here. But the marketing that you're doing on our behalf is no less than extraordinary, and very thankful to have you on the team. And again, like we wouldn't be getting anywhere near the outreach that we are without you. So we look forward to a phenomenal 2022. So with you at the helm here. And now, last but not least, by any means, Landria, I know you just joined the team here, but tell you what, it feels so good to have someone that just takes takes like 10 sentences and turns it into something amazing. And that you take whatever task that's even there, or even things that we didn't even know we needed to do, and you take it and you just run with it and you do it, and without even asking, you just get shit done. And so thank you for being you and for being here. All right.
I'm giggling and blushing. Thanks.
And obviously, thank you to the entire community, guys. Like, we're here, we're executing, and it's been a long 2 months for everyone involved, or 2.5 months, uh, for everyone involved since the launch here. And um, thank you for your patience. First off, I know it hasn't been easy as we went through the legal process and had to make significant changes to the model. Um, but I can confidently say that the changes that were made not only made us stronger as a community and the model stronger, um, but they actually give the same, if not, in my opinion, I think they give better value to the initial holders that were here and are still here um, than the previous model ever would. So I'm actually a little glad that we were forced to change. It gave us some um, a very unique model that I haven't seen before, and but I hope people steal it, because it should be a very good model. So we'll see how it goes, though. But love your encouragement, your feedback, and your suggestions. Keep them coming, guys. And with that, have a happy New Year, everyone. And I'll still be here, just kind of hanging out. And if anyone wants to go on the vault, um, I would wait 40 minutes so that your tasks count. But you can start your January tasks here as soon as the. Actually, we're going with UTC time. Sorry. So yeah, you can go ahead and start now. Um, so if you guys want to jump into the vault and start playing around, if you find any bugs, please put them into the support channel. Okay. We've been doing Sam's done an amazing job. Let me just say that at bug proofing this thing. But if you do happen to find a bug, please feel free to post it in support. Um, and Eagle put, if you have questions, you just chat in general if you like. If you got a question there.
What was the link to the vault?
I'll post it in announcements right now.
Okay.
It's just vault.cityroots.io. We'll get something out on the homepage as quickly as possible for you guys, just so we can at least, even if it's just a link for now. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna go upload. I'm gonna put it in the announcements, and then I'll go update the website while Eagle puts posting a question. Can I describe the LP staking? Sure. Yeah. So, so LP staking is the liquidity pair staking, which means that with automated markets, you have to provide a token or two tokens, really. So whatever you want to transfer. In this case, we're going to supply the token, MAI, which is just a stable against the Unity token. And if it's a little higher, not a little higher, it's higher risk for certain um, than the like traditional staking, because at the end of the day, you could either lose your My or you could lose your Unity tokens, right? Because essentially what someone's doing is buying them from you um, to a certain degree. Um, so they're buying one or the other for whatever price that the automated market specifies. So if you if you ever end up entering the liquidity pool, you can stake your tokens from the liquidity pool to earn the rewards that we've specified in the document there. So to offset that risk as a new token. You don't need to buy Unity. You would need to have My though. Yes, if you wanted to enter the LP. Yep. So because you're going to get airdropped Unity, right? I mean, obviously you could always buy more technically if there was any available, but yeah. The other thing to keep in mind is we are in talks with QuickSwap to become on their Dragon Drip program, or Dragon whatever they call it there, something. It's
Oh, you're
whatever
right.
the
It's the syrup.
syrup. Thank you. Yeah.
We
So
just
we're.
we just went all through this with Autoclam. That's hilarious.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
that's
like
awesome.
quick swap.
Yep. Yep. So we're they've already said that we'd be good to go. We just got to hit some certain um, thresholds, which should be honestly fairly easy to hit. We just got to get our um, contract audit out. That's the most critical thing, and that's going to take the most time, just because of how backed up everyone is from an audit perspective. So um, I don't see it happening this month, unfortunately, but we'll get it out the door as quickly as we can. So. Yep. We're also in talks with Polygon themselves. I should probably mention that. I haven't told that to anybody other than the city council here. Um, so we're in talks with Polygon, and they're on holiday right now, and we're going to be continuing the conversation on Monday to determine if they can assist us with marketing efforts. They do this from time to time, especially for projects that are similar to ours. So we'll see where those conversations lead. Not going to promise you guys anything, but we are reaching out to the right people, and those people seem to be willing to assist us so far. Um, so we'll see where it leads. And yes, Elandria, we did talk about Sam joining the council. Yep. Um, there are new council wallets I added to the white paper for everyone because we're migrating to Polygon. It means that we have to migrate the Gnosis wallets over as well. So, in case people care about that stuff, um, you'll be noticing a shift. We'll be pulling funds out of the Ethereum network and bridging them over to Matic. Any last questions from anybody? alt.cityroots.io is a black screen. It should be live.
Oh yeah, it works for me. I don't see any like tasks we have to do, but it works fine.
Well, no, the tasks won't be on that page. The tasks are in the they're in the white paper. They're also in somewhere way back in the announcements. But I'll make sure that we add them to the homepage as quickly as possible.
Okay.
But yeah, if you can, so Yellowbird, I might want to get you into a support session. Actually, I don't know.
Working for me.
Yeah, Yellowbird. Maybe Sam, would you mind joining Yellowbird in the um there's a channel called The Sidewalk. If you both can go join that channel. I don't know if you're available, Sam. I don't want to impose.
Yes, I get on it.
Yeah, just see Yellowbird's already in there.
You guys are crazy, dude.
Why is
Oh,
that?
sorry. No, I'm just reading. It's not any of you guys. I forgot that my mic was off. I'm just reading this guy saying that Mutant Ape Yacht Club is going to be worth $1 million easily one day.
Oh wow, that's a bold
It
statement.
might be. It's bold. That's sorry, I didn't mean to talk.
See, that's the problem though. Is like these organizations, they have to have something coming of value into their economy, into their system, in order to make that happen. And the problem is that there's no income loops. Like that's why we're building our model the way we are, where 100% of the profits from the marketplace are going to head here, as well as all these different partnerships. It's why we're going to go acquire organizations to bring in additional value of like real world integration, not so things that people already do and use today, right? So I mean, all of that, when you can bring money in from outside to inside rather than just relying on, you know,
PG,
part.
you do know that a mutant serum just sold for like $4 million, right?
Are you serious?
Well,
Yeah.
that's because the serum can give you like if they had the isn't it because it was the epic one? They're
Uh-huh.
like the high, yeah, the
The
highest
mega, right?
one.
But the
Yeah,
lowest tier one also just sold for 1.2.
did it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
This project looks good. I'm going through the vault. There's Rabbit College Club. What's this?
Oh my
Oh, dude, I'm the
god.
top holder, dude. Wolf got me on it, dude.
Wasn't that one the rug?
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
wasn't
yeah.
it wasn't the
Okay,
rug,
I
it
was
was
gonna
just
say.
it
in
never
the
really
vault.
rugged, it just completely got abandoned.
Dude, the devs would pop in every like 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the volume, come and say, "Hey guys, thanks for the money," and just leave like into the Discord. It's like, "Hey guys, hope everything's going great, awesome, nice, bye," and just take the money out of the contract.
Wow. Yeah, so Eagle put the Discord and Twitter linking is not ready yet. It'll be ready in the next few days here. We ran into a few bugs that we're just working through. So give it a few days. We'll make an announcement when it's ready to go. But yeah. So, and eventually we'll start to connect. Like I said, once we have that working, then we can write our script to integrate the bot from Discord over to the Vault. So we can start to take all the roles that you have in Discord and push them over to the Vault, and then we can start to know what your roles are and know what tasks you guys can accomplish and things like that, rather than and know what you have already accomplished. So um, give us some time, though. Obviously, the automations are the last thing on our mind. So because they are only going to happen once a month, we do want to make sure we're focusing on the marketplace and getting that out ASAP.
Thank you, Elder Tree McGee. We wouldn't be here without you.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. No, but you're welcome. I love this. I really do. I love all you guys. Glad we're here. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it. I'll be down in the sidewalk if anyone wants to chat. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm moving on down.